Alright, what is going on, everyone? Thank you all so much for stopping by the Card Dojo. My name is Sean, and this is my journey into modern day card collecting. Well, guys, it is the weekend. In fact, it is Sunday. We're doing updates, news, and mail. It's been a while, guys. The Targ Marts, as you know, my normal first stop in these update videos, have been dead to me. I'm not finding products. I haven't been looking for products. But I guess there's some good news around the corner. The main concern of this episode, guys, is we are going to announce the winner of the Contenders blaster box from the 1K, or I'm sorry, the 1 year anniversary. So yeah, about Target and Walmart, guys, I haven't found retail products in over a month. But the good news for Target is they are apparently going to start selling at least Pokemon cards again every day, not just Friday, which is kind of put me out of the whole system, because I just can't get to those stores when they open because I'm already at work, unfortunately. And then by the time I get out of work, everything was always gone. So unless there's new policy change and continuous policy changes, I'm pretty much out of the retail market, which is unfortunate because the hobby market is incredibly expensive, and that is also hard to maintain. So I'm spending a lot of time on eBay trying to get some more proceeds. I'm doing some other things to try to get more money to keep the channel going. And with that said, guys, I also have the 5 for 5 is a segment that I am slacking on. I have almost enough for a whole segment, but just I'm short too. They're on the way in the mail, so hopefully next week we have a fantastic 5 for 5. But what I'm gonna do today is premiere a new segment, and it's gonna be called 10 from way back when. So we're gonna get right into that, guys. This is basically my old collection from when I was a kid, back in the day when you can go to any store and just find cards, guys, and buy them without having to fight people in line and having to wake up early in the morning. You could just go to any store anytime and there were cards on the shelf, and not just sports cards, and we will see what I mean by that. So guys, the first card we're going to go over from my childhood PC is this Jeff Hostetler Game Day 93. He was a New York Giant who wore number 15. So I figured this would be a good way to kick it off. Here we can see his stats, and I do believe that 1990 is the year that he came in for Phil Simms and helped the Giants make it to the Super Bowl and win the Super Bowl. He was not the MVP, Otis Anderson was, and I have actually pulled an Otis Anderson autograph since from the modern era. So there we go, guys. The very first card you may notice is extremely tall. So there were a lot more unique kind of series going on back then, and that is one of them. All right, card number 2. As you can see, I took great care of it, guys. Back in the day when I was a kid, you know, we threw these cards around, we traded them, we played with them. PSA -14 on this, but we have a Hulk Hogan. And I'm honestly not sure what year this came from. As you can see, my mother wrote Sean on it. I was, not responsible enough to know my own cards. We scribbled on it for some reason. But there you go, Hulk Hogan, 302 pounds from Venice Beach, California. You can read all about him there. One of my favorite wrestling cards from way back in the day. I still got it, not in the best shape, but we still have the Hulk Hogan, Hulkamania, the Hulkamaniac, right there. Okay. Card number 3, guys. One of my favorite players from way back then, even though he was a rival, and for some reason I always thought this was a great card, maybe because I did not have many Bo Jackson trading cards, but this one I kept in this card saver, which you can see took a lot of damage. It's nicely yellowed out from time. This is from 1991, and this is honestly when he pretty much just ended his career. Very unfortunate due to a hip injury. So not the best card to really cherish as a kid, not really realizing how bad of a moment that was. But yeah, that was my big Bo Jackson card from when I was a kid. All right, number 4, guys, here we go. Another one. Like I said, if it was a show or a movie, they made cards for it because they were going to capitalize at any opportunity they could. Here we have The Simpsons. Look, Homer, clean as a whistle. And this came from what year? 1990. So yeah, I pretty much traded. And here you can see on the back, it's just a puzzle piece. Looks like they were golfing. I am a big golf fan, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, my big time collecting was usually 1987 to maybe 93-ish. And that was pretty much it. I had a lot of cards stolen from me as well in a binder. So I lost a lot of cards, unfortunately. But these are the ones I still have laying around in a couple boxes. All right, card number 5, guys, the halfway mark. And then after this card, we will give away this blaster box. We'll cut it right in half. So here we go. Card number 5. You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. One of my favorite scenes from the original Batman movie. Here we have Michael Keaton. This was the first movie I saw in a theater. This is from what year is it? Does it say? I don't think it does. I don't think it says a year. But yeah, this is from when the original Batman came out. So my favorite Batman movie, because like I said, the first movie we saw in the theater, my uncle took us there, and I'll have more about my uncle that took us to this movie very shortly. But for now, guys, let's quickly go and do the giveaway. Alright guys, here we go. Let's pick a winner from our 1-year anniversary episode. So we'll copy the URL, go over to the old YouTube comment picker. It's been a while. We're gonna filter duplicates and then, gather the comments. Let's see. We got 73 total comments, and we're gonna do it one time, the one time only, guys. Here we go. Clicking the start button. Good luck to everybody, and the winner is Jeffrey, dad of 3 boys. No way, I cannot believe it, guys. These guys have been very supportive, and they've won. This is probably the 3rd giveaway that they have won. So Jeffrey, dad of 3 boys, congratulations, guys. You get this Contenders blaster box on the way. All right, so Jacob and Ben, Jeffrey, guys, this box is coming to you. So I hope you guys do great. I hope you pull one of those autographs or a rookie ticket swatch variation mem card. I hope you guys get something fantastic. Everyone out there, they do have a channel, and I will link it in the description, so you'll be able to see what came out of this box. You'll be able to see what they won. So that's absolutely fantastic. So I'm glad that you guys got it. Some young men in the card hobby, so we do appreciate them. All right, back to the 10 from way back when. I told you that my uncle took us to this movie, my first movie experience. He also was an artist who made his own, he sold, I guess, artwork to DC and Star Wars. This card is actually designed by him. He did mixed media. This is, I believe, what, Boba Fett? Am I saying the name wrong? Does it even say who he is? Yeah, not really. But this is from what year? 1994. 1994. So that is number 6. I do have a couple of them from him. Some DC as well as other Star Wars cards. So we'll stand that one up right there. Very interesting story for myself and my brothers. We all got a bunch of those cards. We're moving on to card number 7, guys. Back to some football action. Here we go. Lawrence Taylor, Collect-A-Books. And this is from 1990. These were probably one of my favorite series, because as you can see, they are books. They are actual books that you can read all about them. And then they have a cool little artist depiction right there. Some LT. It looks like he's carrying an eagle. I would imagine an eagle, because they are the rival. You can read that if you want to pause it. And then finally, here we go, a big full-size picture of him taking down the Cardinals. So, yeah. I have a Chief too, Christian Okoye. I think I just spoiled. I forgot that I included that card in this series, in this segment. All right, so on to the next card, guys. Again, a non-sports card, very interesting. We were, for some reason, big on these Desert Storm cards. And here you can see we have the Secretary of Defense, Dick Cheney. So Dick Cheney was one of the people I figured most people would have heard of. So I included him. I have a ton of these, guys. I have an absolute ton of these. You can see, obviously well taken care of from the childhood savagery that was me back in the day. All right, card number 9, guys. Here we go. It is Turtle Soul Food. Of course, that is Michelangelo from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and he's eating himself a whole pizza. And here on the back, you can see what years are from. 1990. Again, yeah, you can see the time period. Pretty much consistent throughout all of these cards. This was the movie. They're a little creepy, but they were probably our favorite cartoon back in the day. The Ninja Turtles were always a household favorite. And guys, the last card for the first segment of 10 from way back when. Like I said, I have one more here. And here it is. Touchdown, Christian Okoye, the man who really kind of brought me over to the Chiefs side way back when. And he was the running back, the Nigerian Nightmare. And again, we can open it up and I'll show you what's inside. I think I did show this card on the very first episode of the Card Dojo because that was my PC up until I started ripping. So you can read this if you want to pause it. And then finally, on the back, we have the full-size card right there. So yeah, Christian Okoye is a big reason that I'm a Chiefs fan. Christian Okoye from way back in the day, playing Tecmo Bowl, Super Tecmo Bowl, hitting power 99, not only Bo Jackson, but you can see, you know, we were big fans of running backs back then because they could just run over people. You just hand the ball off to them and just run a straight line right into the end zone. So guys, that was the first segment of 10 from way back when. And I think at this point, guys, honestly, this episode is pretty much over. I don't have much more to do, not much more to go over. So hopefully next week we can get the 5 for 5 back in action. Hopefully we can find some products. Next week, we're not going to have Monday episodes until I can find a product, like throwback products, to keep hunting for random people. Wednesday will probably be a Topps Series 1, completing the series, and then I think Thursday we might have a Pokemon episode, and Friday I will have something. I'm just honestly not sure. Maybe we'll take a blaster box down from the wall and rip it. I don't know. We might have to start doing that. So, for now, guys, as always, thank you so much for stopping by, and take care.